Hi and welcome to another battle report. This is the Universal Battle Tournament, so I'm playing against a Dark Elf list, and for his list I will have them below in the description, but from left he have in the top two bolt throwers, then a vanguard forward unit of Dark Riders with his battle standard bearer and his general in it. Then he has some Doomfire Warlock, two bolt throwers. On the hills, behind the hills, he have his Flying Dreadlord and his level 4. And he also have a unit of big unit of witches, some shades or a scout, and some more Dark Riders. For my list, Vanguard forward, my mounted demon. Hopefully absorb some bolters. Then I have some Pegasus, which I vanguard backward to not give him any space to get behind my line. My Lord, and my archers, my BSB, a unit of Wyrmlance with my level 2 lot of life in it, a Treb and unit of Realm with my level 4 Prophetess in it, some more archers, archer skirmisher, two Plague Knights which couldn't vanguard because of its scout, and another Treb. For spells he got a lot of shadow, he got the amphibian foe, miasma, pit of shade, and mind racer. And I got on my level 2 I got regrowth and earthblood. On my level 4 I got dwellers, awakening, flesh to stone, and the throne of vines. Well, Dark Elf get the first turn, and you can see he pushes up, as you can see on this picture. In magic phase I don't think he get anything off. I use the silver mirror scroll, and his level 4 suffers a wound, and shooting was ineffectual. I think you can see I lost 8 archers, but I don't care about that. I lost 2 more in another unit, and I don't care about that. And I lost some fast cav with his bolt fire. So actually it's a win for me because he wasted metal on useless peasants, and that's a win for the Bretonnian player. The only problem is he got his Doom Warfire lock in a very good position to take out my Treb. Unfortunately I could have pushed him a little bit closer together to stop him from doing that, but well, you do small mistakes in a game, shit happens, it's nothing more with that. So over to Bretonnian first turn. To start from the left, I go up with my battle standard bear and use the Wyrmlance to kill 5 Dark Riders. That's good, and I position my Lord and Plague Knights to counter shot if he tries to go around, and kill my archers. If he chooses to go in the corner, that's okay, because then it's out of place. Basically with everything else I pretty much stay still. My Pegasus puts it up. One is to the right of the witches, out of the charge arc, and one to the left of the witches, out of the charge arc. Green Knights show up next to that bolt thrower, and in the magic phase I make him use his scroll to stop dwellers on his witches. In shooting I didn't do much. I think my archers managed to plonk off the charm shield on his flying lord, and the traps fire at him and scatter away. One actually scattered away so much that it hit the witches and killed 2 of them. And no combat, so over to Dark Elf, second turn. So for the Dark Elf turn 2, as you can see, he's still only going around. I think his Dreadlord and Doomfire Warlock are behind me because he shot and killed the trap with Doomfire. The Dark Riders are actually where I want them because he have charged my archer. I choose to flee, because if I would have sticked, he would have maybe overrun into my lord. So I just choose to flee, and he catches them, and he ends up like that, perfectly for me to charge him. And his shooting is still ineffectual. He don't do much. His Doomfire Warlock get off a big bubble Soul Blight with the miscast and passes the ward save. And he also get off miasma, a Fueling Foe on my Green Knights. So he loses 3 to his strength. And not much more happened, so that's Dark Elf, second turn. So for the Bretonnian, second turn, now we start to get into some combat. What I do is Green Knights and 1 Peg unit, of course charge and kill a bolter each. My other Peg Knight units just reform to face his line. I back off with my archers, so his Stoneblock are fleeing because my lord have charged them. So if he fails a rally test, he will run to them and hopefully run off the board. That's my plan. My other archers stand still. My realm sidestep to get closer to my lord to heal him. Or my BSB to heal him, so they are in 12 inches if I get off any spells. Well, my Treb actually got a direct hit on his Dreadlord on Peg, but I rolled a 1 to wound, so I didn't do anything to him. And in combat, this is heartbreaking for me. I charge in with my Peg unit and my Lord and my BSB, and I thought, oh, it's chill, I should kill him. My Lord goes into challenge against his Lord, which was my plan, because these are open lists, so I know he's hard, but I think my Bretonnian Lord can hopefully take him on. His BSB goes right around and kill 4 of my Peg Knights by himself, because he used the Fortune of Strength. And my BSB got into combat. I kill 3 Dark Riders. It's ridiculous, I don't know. Almost no damage at all to him. I lose by 3-4, but actually only my BSB failed and he died. So that's my second turn ending. So over to the Dark Elves, turn 3. Well, what he do, we can start from left of this picture. I don't think he killed my Pegasus. I think he has break. He did a wound to him, and he runs away. And my lord actually do real well in the challenge. He goes in. He has strength. He have I think Giant Blade. That's why he's strength 7. Doesn't give me any armor save. And I have an Insignia quest. I have 4 wounds. He do 4 wounds on me, and I have 1 wound remaining. I roll this 3 up ward and pass all 4, and then no, I have the other trickster shot, and I roll the 3 up ward again, and I pass it. So I passed basically 8 3 up ward save on my lord, and he sticks around. What wasn't so funny in the other combat, his flying dreadnought have charged a flank of my realm, and I thought, oh, I'm gonna be steadfast, this is okay, and I fail my steadfast. I know leadership 8 steadfast, it isn't a sure thing, but I break and run away. So he overruns into the flank of my Errant Knights, and that's basically what's happened. I think my archers down in the bottom actually run because they fled from the trebuchet getting killed by his Dark Riders. And funny thing, where do you see those shades? There were three Pegasus Knights before them last turn. He could not march. He failed the leadership. They are dark, so they are, I guess, 9 or 10. And he shoots at me and he does 4 wounds, and I fail my panic test and I run off the board. And it was just, no, why? Yeah, it's hard. So those Pegasus Knights are also dead, and that's what he did for his third turn. So this is after my turn 3. And you can see the funny thing is, the good thing, not funny, good thing, Green Knights have killed Bolter and Overrun almost hit the other with near 10, so I cannot expect that of him. And I don't have much left. My archer keep on running. If nobody stops, then they will probably run all across the field again. He didn't kill my lord. I get off some buffs, Flesh to Stone and Earth Blood and Mighty in his way, regain all his wounds with my Errant Lance. And I go with my Errant Lance first. He killed one. He killed a champion, I think. I couldn't pass my steadfast test there either, so they run, and his Dreadlord catches me. And in the other combat, his lord do only 1 wound to me, I think, because I toughness 8. I still lose by 3 because he BSB and banner, and I run away off the board. So I panic my Wyrmlance and they fail. They fail the leadership 7 leadership test and they run away, which I think is okay, because if they would have stuck around there, they would have died. But they should have break, not in this turn, in his turn they should have break so I could rally. But now, no, they break in my turn and run away. And well, that's what I did for my turn 3. For Dark Elf turn 4, he basically don't do much this turn, I don't think. His Dark Rider and Dreadlord goes up towards my Wyrmlance to charge them off. Yeah, I think he tried to cast Pit of Shade on my Peg Knights, but it's gathered off. His Witches charges my Fleeing Archer off the board, and then they redirect each other, and I just choose, oh, no, I'm not gonna fight that. It's unfair odds for peasants to fight anything at all. So they just run away, and that's Dark Elf turn 4. Well, for Bretonnian turn 4, the good thing is Green Knight. Green Knight's probably the only good thing in this whole game. Kill the Bolt Roar. I took my Peg Knights and hide them behind a hill from the shades. My peasant archer keep on running because they're peasants and they are unreliable bastards that cannot be trusted with anything. And you see, on my turn, my lance is gone. So in the medic phase, I have Throne of Ice up, so I can pretty much 5 dice dwellers on his Dark Rider. I actually told him you only have 5 Dark Riders left, and one of them is champion, so you won't get any lookout zero rolls for this. And I throw 5 dice, I roll crap and he dispels. Then I throw Awakening the Woods, which is good on his Dark Riders, hopefully to do something. I kill 4 of his Dark Riders, but I roll a miscast. And so I thought, oh, it's okay, I have Throne of Vine. No, I roll a 1. Okay, well, some of my knights gonna die, that's no problem, they are dead anyway. Well, no, I roll a 4, and every single knight's died. And then I get sucked into the hole. Yep, there goes my general. And that's the turn 4 for the Brett. For Dark Elf turn 5, you see my pegs are gone. He threw off my Asthma on them. I tried to dispel with all my dice, I failed. Then he threw off Pits and he sucked them down the hole. He also got off something on Green Knights, I think. A Fueling Foe. I think, yeah, he must have been dead. And his Dreadlord charged him, and he got off 2 killing blows, and I failed my ward save, so Green Knights died. That's fine. Well, I think that's it for his turn 5. Some unit may have charged my fleeing archer, but I rolled double 6 on the distance to flee. Well, at least the peasants are good cowards, good on running away. That's Dark Elf turn 5. Well, Bretonnia turn 5 goes very quick. Archer still being cowards and running away, and trustworthy Green Knights show up, and hopefully I can charge his shades if he fails a March test to turn 6. Well, he didn't fail March test with a shade, so he just marched out of the line of sight of them. He tried to cast maybe a pit on Green Knight to kill him, but it's gathered off. He actually rolled a miscast, I think, but he only rolls a 7. No dimensional cascade for him, unfortunately. And I don't have a picture of how the game ends, but well, Green Knight can't do anything, and the archer runs away. Hopefully some Dark Elf can catch him, can catch them after the game and make them slave and torture them and stuff like that, hopefully. And well, the game ended with a 20-0 loss for the Bretonnians. I took out his Doomfire Warlock and Bolt Throwers. That was 400-ish something points. He took out my all of my army except for some few cowardly peasants and Green Knights, because Green Knights can never die in a battle. He just respawn, especially if you always have turn 6 and don't even give your opponent an opportunity to kill him. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this. I think it was a very good and fun game. It was a very nice opponent, and we all discussed after this game that well, if my dice luck wouldn't have been so bad, the game would have been much more even, but you know, sometimes the dice gods aren't really on your side. And Dark Elf, I don't know, I have not played them for a year, I think, and they are brutal. They reroll everything. They reroll to wound, they reroll to hit, they strike first. They are brutal. You look like this puny tiny elf, and then you hit like a Bretonnian lance on a charge. That's weird. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you like what you have seen, please feel free to subscribe or like. And if you have any question about it, ask it in the comments below. Bye.